The ceremony may have been a celebration of the permanence of our government, but the trappings of the ceremony, as you can see, like so many things in Washington, are very impermanent indeed, and they will probably be out of here before nightfall. I don't know how long it will take them to tear this platform down, but it will be gone very soon indeed.
Well, Britt, we look forward to seeing you on the north lawn of the White House next time. Let's have a quick look inside Statuary Hall, which is where the House met at an early period in our history, where the President is going to have lunch with senior members of Congress and then make his way back to the White House, because in a little more than an hour from now, the inauguration parade is going to begin. That is probably the hardest room on all of Capitol Hill in which to have a conversation. One of the reasons, David, they moved out of that room.
Because it resonates and it echoes. At the lunch today, the inaugural lunch 4 years ago, they served quail, Q-U-A-I-L. Today, it'll be chicken.
Known today, David, as grilled poussin. But you're quite right. Chicken. It says grilled poussin on the menu. I want to get some final thoughts, also from Capitol Hill, from ABC's Jeff Greenfield. Jeff?
Well, now that the transfer of power has happened, we can say what a lot of us have had on our minds. Ronald Reagan broke the jinx of the zero. Every president elected in a year ending in a zero since 1840 has died in office. Harrison, Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, Harding, Roosevelt, Kennedy. Ronald Reagan served 8 years as president, came narrowly close to dying only 6 weeks in, and I think every American of every partisan stripe feels a sigh of relief that that long historical jinx that's hung over our presidents has now been ended. And I think that's a nice way to begin a new administration, Peter.
I've never heard you mention that before, Jeff, and I'm glad you never did mention it before. What did you think of the speech?
As I said, the Bush speech, I thought, set exactly the right tone. I think that the gestures, the turning to the congressman, which did indeed, as someone else mentioned, get a big round of applause, was an attempt to claim the high ground. And we have a divided government as we've had most of the last 35 years. And it was Bush's way of saying, I'm claiming the ground of the nonpartisan or bipartisan worker, and therefore, if there is discord, it's your fault. That was a nice little way of putting a little edge on what was otherwise a very, you'll pardon this terrible cliche, a kind and gentle speech.
I apologize. I can't remember the last time I asked you to talk twice about a speech.
Well, that's okay. It's a speech worthy of comment more than once.
Well, my mind was rushing ahead to this afternoon when the inaugural parade will be seen here on ABC in what, about an hour and plus
Something
from now?
like that.
When are we going to come back? Somebody tell us. 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock we're going to come back Eastern Time, about 55 minutes from now, and we will be joined on that occasion by Barbara Walters, who has been talking to President Bush and Mrs. Bush, and we hope you'll see you then. For David Brinkley and everybody else who's worked on this morning, I'm Peter Jennings in Washington. We'll see you in about 55 minutes.
January 20th, 1989, the inauguration of George Herbert Walker Bush, 41st President of the United States, has been a special events presentation of ABC News.
ABC News, where more Americans get their news than from any other source. 2020 Inauguration Day, George and...
I'm supposed to tell you to watch my Super Bowl special. But heck, you're going to do what you want to anyway. But we're going to have players, coaches, X's, O's, guests, everything. Sounds like a good show to me.
It's the biggest January clearance ever at all Hub Furniture Centers. The Hub has millions of dollars in merchandise and only a short time to sell it. Everything must go, and go it will, with values like this glamorous sofa, just $4.98. Imagine living rooms like these reduced. Complete family rooms, bedrooms in every style, formal dining groups, versatile sleep sofas, plush recliners like this one. The savings are incredible. Biggest ever January clearance at the Hub.
In our new line of noodles and sauce mixes, we're showing noodles in larger styles. Traditional white, tricolor, and the ever-tasteful wide. Introducing Chef Series, exclusively from Mueller's. To understand how good the sauces are in Chef Series noodles and sauce mixes, take a look at our list of ingredients. Introducing Chef Series, only from Mueller's.
You know, nobody in this world made spaghetti sauce like my Ma used to make. Ma, you made the best. And you know I have a desire for pasta every day, but I'm always busy performing, and I haven't got time to make homemade sauce like my mother's. So I found Francesco Rinaldi. It's so close to my mother's sauce, and sometimes I like Francesco Rinaldi better. Ma, I'm sorry. Yours is still the best. Oh, ciao, Francesco Rinaldi.
Washington's first newscast begins Monday morning at 5:30.
Remember that creamy taste you waited for? Remember it again with Weight Watchers' grand collection. Made the old-fashioned way with real milk, cream, chocolate, and fruits. Creamy taste. The way you remember. Weight Watchers. This is living.
Our thanks to the Dellenbach family for our home movie about surf detergent.
Eric Hauer, move to the basket. Okay. Checking out the camera.
Rebound. Nope.
He's been playing for a while. Scores! The Surf Invitational is over. Let's join him in the locker room. Oh, it stinks. Socks in. Surf's in. Can Surf go one-on-one against that odor? Greg looks confident. And Mom goes in for the smell.
Now that's clean, Andy.
No foul.
Surf removes your family's dirt and odors.
He's being really strange today.
I'm dealing with your changes.
Good morning, Mom.
As best I can.
Morning.
And though I miss the boy, I kind of like the man. So I'm enjoying the debut of that good.
How's the coffee?
It's really good.
Good.
Maxwell House, only Maxwell House. That's the good to the last drop.
Isn't life magnificent?
Maxwell House and you.
I don't intend to grow old gracefully. I intend to fight it every step of the way. I'm going to be 40 and wonderful. Wonderful with oil of Olay. It fills in for fluid you lose with time, adding fullness where your skin starts to show age. Like my first laugh lines, which weren't so funny. Oil of Olay penetrates quickly, plumps them up. Your skin looks softer, younger. I'm not budging. 40 is prime time.
Stone Age dogs got a meaty teeth cleaning bone every day, but over time, bones lost the meat. Not Meaty Bone dog biscuits. They're baked with real beef for a better tasting bone. Meaty Bone brings meat back to the bone.
It don't taste the same with nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. So why eat a cereal with nothing in the middle? When there's apples and cinnamon in the middle of O's. Now there's a new O's with apples and cinnamon baked inside. So why eat a cereal with nothing in the middle? When there's apples and cinnamon.
Oh, yeah!
In the middle of O's. New Quaker Apple Cinnamon O's.
Careful! Remember the new carpet, darling.
Are you going to live in fear of your new carpet? Or buy a worry-free carpet from Allied Fibers with a 5-year warranty against dirt, wear, and more stains than other stain-resistant carpets. It takes out something other carpets can't, the worry.
Thank you, darling. Oh, you forgot the orange juice.
Worry-free carpet. It's more than just stain-resistant. It's totally worry-free.
Looks like we're in for more snow. Dad's galoshes are ready to go. It's the sniffles time of year, which is why we always hear Mom saying, bundle up, my dear. We've shared your joy, we've cried your tears, we've touched your life through all these years.
With the softest Kleenex tissue ever.
Kleenex says, bless you.
I thought my days of fixing kids' lunch were over. Wrong. Now it's Grandma. We want Chef Boyardee. They love it. You know, spaghetti, meatballs, and beefaroni. But this is too easy. How can it be good for them? But then I see on the label it's 95% fat-free, no preservatives, wholesome ingredients. So I say to myself, Granny, get a grip. They're happy. I know it's good for them. And besides, they think I'm hip. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
I'm a registered nurse, and I've been watching Home since it began. I enjoy the show. I've learned a lot. Thanks to the Home Show, I no longer need to call a plumber, a mechanic, or a repairman. I just fix it myself.
My son was in a swimming accident.
And thanks to the home show, my daughter learned life-saving techniques which helped save his life.
It's different than most of the other shows on daytime TV.
It's a good show. Just watch it.
Home, the show that brings out the best in you. Now an hour, weekday mornings.
Whether you prefer the taste of Prego over ziti, or Prego over rotelli, or Prego over spaghetti, you can plainly see why so many people prefer Prego over ragu. Prego, homemade taste, it's in there.
Remember that creamy taste you waited for? Remember it again with Weight Watchers' grand collection. Made the old-fashioned way with real milk, cream, chocolate, and fruits. Creamy taste. The way you remember. Weight Watchers. This is living.
I won't wear anything without Cross Your Heart, because Cross Your Heart has crisscross shaping, so I always look better, whatever I wear.
Playtex Cross Your Heart Bra.
Don't wear anything without Cross Your Heart.
From Playtex.
The fit that makes the fashion.
Somebody said Jimmy Dean sausage, #1 in the country. Huh? How do you do that? We take the right cuts of pork, we take the right spices, and we combine those, and we've come up with a taste that a whole lot of people like. Maybe that's why we're #1.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
2020 Inauguration Day. George and Barbara Bush, feisty, intimate with Barbara Walters.
Read his lips.
Not saying that anymore.
Tonight.
7 reasons to watch our news in the morning. And there's one more. It's First. First edition begins Monday morning.
Everything in the store looks as if it's fresh picked out of the garden. I have a garden myself.
It's wet. It's just so natural. I love it.
If you haven't seen Safeway's produce department, you don't know how good produce can be.
I would give Safeway's produce department a 10. Yeah, I'd give it a 10.
Go take a look. Come see the difference at Safeway.
This morning, this woman will serve as chief negotiator, fashion consultant, and financial wizard. And that's before work, which is why she's having a wholesome Thomas's English muffin. Thomas's are light, low in fat, and cholesterol-free. They not only taste delicious, they give her just what she needs to handle the morning. Thomas's English muffins. Every day should start out this good.
Magnum uncovers a French fraud. Today at 4.
Treat yourself like you should. Treat yourself oh so good. With chocolate kudos granola snack. There's pleasure so big and light. You'll love the whole grain crunch and nuts in every bite. Kudos made chocolate be everything it should. So treat yourself oh so good.
Hey, Lego my Eggo.
Lego my Eggo, Jessica.
Light golden Eggo waffles taste so good, it's not always easy to get your hands on one. So sometimes you have to improvise.
Lego my Eggo, please.
Eggo waffles from Kellogg's.
Go home, Morris. You stood right by my side. The times we laughed, the times we cried. We stuck together, you and me. No matter what you do, you know I can't stop loving you. I'll gladly give you my life.
Teacher's pet.
For the one you've given me.
At 15, kids don't want to be mothered anymore. You have to pick your opportunities. Citrus Hill Plus Calcium is one of those opportunities. We said if we could take 100% pure orange juice and add calcium without changing the taste, girls like Paula would drink it every day. To her, it's just delicious juice. To me, it's better nutrition. And as big as she is, she's still my baby.
Citrus Hill Plus Calcium, a more nutritious orange juice.
George Siegel's moved to a new time.
Who swiped my pictures?
That is not your desk.
He always finds the perfect remedy to burning mysteries.
It's more than lit.
Watch Murphy's Law.
Way to go!
Saturday at 10, 9 Central.
The benefits of keeping in shape.
Next week, Heather Locklear, Arsenio Hall, Ann Miller, and Jennifer Holliday tell us how and why they're keeping fit.
So join us for Good Morning America's special assignment, Prescription for Fitness.
For years, we had a love affair. Then we found out the butter we loved had cholesterol. But now hearts are soaring once again as people are discovering the fresh butter taste of...
I can't believe it's not butter.
I Can't Believe It's Not Butter is the name of a new spread flavored with sweet cream buttermilk, so it really tastes like butter, but without the cholesterol to spoil the romance. I Can't Believe It's Not Butter.
I never thought it could be this good again.
I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, the taste you love without the cholesterol.
You know me. I talk about Quaker Oats. So maybe you're wondering what I'm doing with baked chicken, and meatloaf, and fruit crisp, and muffins, and all this stuff. Fact is, they're all made with Quaker Oats, which means they're going to taste real good, and you can feel better about eating them. Now, they got a whole batch of these recipes. They put them in a cookbook, and it's free. Just open a magazine. Quaker Oats. It's the right thing to do.
Honey, great news. I don't need surgery for my hemorrhoids. The doctor said they're not that serious.
Well, what did he say?
He told me to eat right, get some exercise, and when they act up, use Preparation H.
Thousands of doctors distribute this hemorrhoidal care guide. It advises a fiber-rich diet, exercise, and for flare-ups, try Preparation H for effective therapy against hemorrhoidal symptoms.
Aren't you glad you didn't need surgery?
Preparation H, also a new cream.
Orville and Gary Rettenbacher on overachieving.
This picture was taken when I was a senior in high school, which was my last year in 4-H club work. This is some of the ribbons I accumulated over the years.
He's always overachieving in 4-H and in the popcorn. He likes to show that his popcorn pops up lighter and fluffier. Here we go, Grandpa. Popping the top off once again.
No, that's the way I like to see things go. I like to see it go to the very highest possibilities.
And blows the top off every time.
That's right.
That is overachievement, but it gives us great popcorn.
Pure.
Tuesday.
You're asking me to face the man who molested my daughter.
You see them on TV.
The man's a pedophile.
Now see them off camera.
I think it's exploitive.
You bet. What's going on? A special preview of Studio 5B.
How the hell did it happen?
Tuesday.